Hello and welcome to Flex Fitness. In today's video we're going to revisit a workout that I'd done for a charity event with Eye and Heart Project, and it was called the Hit Restart Project. So we'd done it virtually. It was a great event. Had a lot of great feedback, and so I thought I'd make it into a video and therefore a vlog that I could then share with the participants who were asking for that workout per se. And it's great for anyone to do. So this is definitely one that you can do at home as long as you have a 6x6 area and you get the will and the want. So I apologize if I squint in this video because it's that time of day and the sun's coming right into my gym. So we're gonna go through this. I'm gonna demonstrate each exercise and just to show you the technique. So part A is gonna be our warm-up. We're gonna start with 40 butt kicks. Okay, so we're 1, 2, 3, 4, right to 40. If you can't do it like that, you need to modify. You can just slow it down to just a march more than anything. And then we're gonna go into 40 high knees. Okay, put your hands here so we're getting to the proper height. Again, we can do this. It's gonna warm up those hip flexors. Okay, then we're going right into 40 side to side lunges. Keeping our head up, chest up, make sure that that knee doesn't go past the toe. I want you to make sure that you're breathing through this. And we're gonna go to 40. It's gonna open up our adductors and again into those hip flexors and the knee joint. Then we're gonna go into 20 lunge hip circles. So we get in the lunge position. I like to put my hands on the hips because then you can really focus on doing those circles through your hips. We're gonna do 10 and then 10, so that's 20 for this leg. And then 10 one way, and then 10 the other way for this leg. And again, it's gonna get right into our hips. The next one's gonna be 30 forward and backward arm circles. Okay, we've all done these before. Make sure our fingers are nice and wide apart. We're going all the way around the world. We'll do 30 forwards, and then we'll do 30 backwards as well. Okay, really get that joint going. The shoulder joint is the most mobile joint in your body. It moves in all different planes, so we really want to be flexible and loose in there, especially when we're working out. Then we're going to go into those side lunges again, but we're going to go deeper. Okay, so I want you to lunge deep and reach, and you're doing 30 of those as well. Okay, so again, it's going to open up those legs, but now we're incorporating our trunk into that shoulder girdle. So really progressing as we go through this from toe to head or head to toe. Okay, the next exercise is going to be 15 over the fence going forward. So just imagine that there's a fence in front of you and we're going to step over it, opening those hips up and getting nice and high. Okay, that's 15, and then we're going to do 15 backwards. And that's 15 total. So one leg is going to get an extra rep, not the end of the world. Okay, let's keep moving here with our warm-up. We got 2 more exercises. We got 25 squat chops. Nice wide stance here. Reach up in the air, fingers apart, arms nice and wide, and chop. And chop. 25 of those. Okay, nice good pace. Again, we want to warm up. We want to get a little bit of a sweat going here so heart rate's up, joints are getting nice and loose. And then we're going to do 50 jumping jacks. Starting with the arms to the side, and 1 and 2, right to 50. If you're having trouble and you need to modify this exercise, we can reduce those compressive forces on the knees and do like this. Still 50 reps, okay? And keeping that good pace back and forth. So that's your warm-up. We'll have you doing that once. I want you to grab a nice water break for about 30 to 45 seconds here. And then we're gonna go into part B. So this is where our workout's gonna really kick into high gear. Again, all body weight stuff. First one here, hands overhead. And we're gonna get down into a skating position. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that one's gonna be 30 in total. And I want you to get nice and low into those skaters, back and forth, keeping our arms overhead. Then we've got 15 builders. You start in the plank position, up, up, down, down. That's 1. 15 of those. As you're coming up, we want to make sure that our hips are staying square to the ground, that we're not getting too much rotation. So as much as we're going to be working our chest and our arms, we want to make sure that we're keeping those core muscles tight and our glutes tight. and that's about control, okay? So once you've done those 15 builders, then you're gonna do 15 plank pikes. So we're in the plank position, butt in the air, squeeze our bum and our abs, and then back down to neutral. We got 15 of those. All right, then we're gonna do 15 straight arm V hops. 1, 2, okay, right to 15. And again, sorry, I keep looking at this because the sun's right in my eyes. And then we're gonna do 15 side plank hip dips. That's gonna be 15 per side. We get in the side plank, stack our feet, dip that hip, back to neutral. Dip that hip, back to neutral. And then we'll roll over and do the other side. All right. Then we have a squat pulse into air punches. So you're gonna do 20 squats, pulsing, so just an inch up and down. You wanna get right to the bottom there and just an inch up and down, 20. And then 20 punches. That's one set. You're gonna do 5 sets of that, back to back to back to back to back, okay? Then we're gonna move on into 1 minute of jogging on the spot. Get those arms pumping. Breathe in the mouth, out the mouth. Okay, you can even turn if you feel like it. Got a little more room, you can move around. This is just gonna get our heart rate back up again, give us a little bit of a mental break. And then we're gonna go right back into it, 10 burpees. So we want you jumping in the air, clap those hands, let those hips touch. So this variation of a burpee, we're not stopping and doing a push-up, nothing wrong with that, but we just wanna go kind of snaking up and down, let those hips touch, jump in the air, clap the hands. 10 of those. Okay, got 2 more exercises here. So this next one, we're gonna get into a lunge position, and you can use any object you want. It doesn't have to be a weight, it could just be the remote for your TV. You're gonna go 1, pass it under, 2, 3, 4, we'll do 10, and then a jump. That's 1 set. You're gonna do 5 sets, switch legs, same thing. 10 over-unders, jump. That's 1 set, you gotta do 5 sets, okay? And then we're moving into our last exercise here, and it's a 45-second rocking stretch plank. So we're getting in that plank position, and we wanna get into stretched out like this. You're gonna rock forward and back to stretch. I'm on my tippy toes. If you need to, you can go like this. Okay, but we wanna rock and stretch. Okay, I've got you doing, sorry, well, that was 45 seconds, okay? So that's part B, that's 1 time through. I want you to take that 45 seconds to a minute break, and then you're gonna do part B again. So 2 full sets of part B, 1 full set of part A. Part C, we got 2 exercises here. So this first one is called flutter kicks. It's gonna be a core exercise. So just like the name dictates, it's like swimming in the pool. We're gonna lay on our back, arms to the side, shoulder blades up, engaging the core, kicking from our hips, okay? You can kick up high here if you feel like your lower back is arching and you're not able to control it, but this is gonna be the most challenging, okay? So for the flutter kicks, we're gonna do, I got you doing 50, okay? And then you're gonna do 8 push-ups. With our push-ups, make sure our hands are in line with our chest, that we're not shrugged up. And we wanna stick our chest out like this so that our shoulder blade is coming underneath and around our rib cage to support that shoulder, allow the chest to do the majority of the work, and then our shoulder joint is not taking the, bearing the brunt of the exercise, okay? So we reduce shoulder pain, let the chest do most of the work. So they call it scooping, right? So we really have to stick that chest out, drop the shoulders. 8 push-ups, okay? Then we go back to the flutter kicks, you do 40, and then 8 push-ups. And then 35 flutter kicks, then 8 push-ups, then 30 flutter kicks, then 8 push-ups, then 25 flutter kicks, and then 8 push-ups. You guessed it. Non-stop. Back to back to back to back to back to back. I think that was right. So that's your part C. Part D is gonna be full body stretch. So when I say full body stretch, we wanna try and hit all those muscle groups. We wanna do our chest stretch. And the rule of thumb with stretching is do it predominantly at the end of your workout so those muscles don't assume a resting length as badly as they would be if you didn't stretch. So 30-second hold at least, and breathe through those stretches. So we're gonna do the chest stretch. We're gonna do a lunge and reach up into those hip flexors, into your abdominals here. We can even do a quad stretch, grab just above the ankle, keep that leg in close, 30 seconds. We can do a hamstring stretch where we do the sit and reach. Just like this, opposite hand, opposite leg, keep that leg flat down. 30 seconds, same thing on the other leg. And then a nice calf stretch. You can find somewhere with a bit of a ledge, and then you can lean forward like this. There's different apparatuses, but make sure that we're getting that stretch in through the posterior chain of your calf there. Okay, so that's it for that workout. I know it's a lot. Let us know if you have any questions about this workout or any of our other workouts that we post. I hope you enjoy it. Keep flexing your fitness, keep smiling, enjoy the sun like I am right now, although I won't get a suntan from it. But you can click on the link right here, or follow the link, and ask me any questions anytime. Take care, have a great day.